Welcome back to my channel. We are going to sketch another reference, or we're going to be sketching from a reference. And first I would like to remind you guys that you can get custom brushes from cubebrush.co and gumroad.com, and you got to make sure it's for the software that you're working on. And also you can get photo references and things like that. So I'll put a description in the bottom of the video. So let's jump into this. Get your coffee or tea. Let's start. So I'm starting with a new layer, and I'm going to use a brush that mimics sketch marks or just sketches like a pencil. You can lower the opacity and flow if you want it to look more like a pencil sketch. So we're gonna do what we did in other videos, is just start with shapes, and we can see the reference here. I'm gonna go to Window, Arrange, and New Window for this document. And then see, we have two windows, and I'm going to go over here, go back to Window and Vertical. So now I can zoom into the reference without any trouble. And over here I can look at the canvas where I want to start drawing. So now we have two different views. Okay, so first we're going to start with the body angle is like this, and the color that I'm using is a really light gray. I won't get darker shade, well, a darker color for when we start putting in more detail. But I'm getting, see, the head will be right here, and then we have the shoulders, and I can even draw the, looks like the body is slightly tilted, so that means that, see, the rib cage is like this. Trying to get the right angle here. And we have the hip going out like this. So we have the leg going down this way, straight down, and the other one is bent. The hips, they are angled like this. So you got the leg going out like this, and the leg going straight down like this. And you have the arm going down to the knee, and we have the other arm going to the side. And the hand is about where the crotch is, and I think that is it. We'll start adjusting where everything is. We're gonna go ahead and choose a new layer, but the last layer that we just did, I'm gonna lower the opacity, and now we're gonna start with the new layer. And we're going to go a little bit darker, and we're going to start sketching some more details. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in here. The eyes are typically in the middle of the head, and then it goes down a third and a third down for the nose, the bottom of the nose, and then to the lips, and then third down where the chin is. But I'll tell you more about the head, how to draw the head, or at least have basic knowledge of where everything, all the features of the face lie. But right now we're just going by what we see. So we have, and I like to start with the eye. So let's go a little bit darker. Okay. So typically in the middle. So looks like what I'm gonna do is go a little bit. So we got the eye right here. We got the eyebrow there. Always measure everything with other body parts, because it's one of the ways I can figure out where everything actually lies. You got the shadow there, and then the chin. I started with the shape of the eye. Then there was a shape here, which is the shadow. And I kind of figured that the distance right here is about half of the eye right here. So I did that. And going down, I knew that the nostril and the nose started here. That's how I figured out where to stop the nose and actually where to start too. The top lip is smaller than the bottom lip, so the bottom lip is a little bit bigger, and it's going down this way. And we can also look at the negative space right here. The negative space that helps you get that shape inside there, so you know how this goes. You got a shape here, and this is also a negative space that I was looking at as well. Can I make this shape right here as close as I can? And then you have the shoulder, which lines up with the bottom lip, and that's how I got that part. So we got the angle here, and for the ear, it's at the bottom of the eye, the bottom of the ear, and the top of the ear is just a little bit above the eyebrow, and you can kind of measure, and you can see where it ends up. Now, sometimes I'm slightly off on certain things, and that's when you do the further adjustments. So I just wanted to give y'all a little lesson on how I sketch from a reference, and just the process. Now, the sketch underneath the sketch that I just made, it's not going to always line up. It's just to give you an idea of where everything is. That's all. That's why I lowered the opacity on the other layer. So just practice, get some references together, and just practice measuring one facial feature from another. That's the way you can get accuracy, is measuring, from the eye to the nose, and you can figure out the distances by measuring, how many eyeballs does it take to get to this other feature of the subject. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell, and also just check out all my pages and everything, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.